far as our good sister Marilyn Mosby is concerned, Mosby, State's Attorney for Baltimore City, and what they're trying to do to destroy that beautiful African queen, I'm not surprised. It is a travesty what she's going through for standing up for black people. So I want to let Sister Marilyn Mosby, the former State's Attorney for Baltimore City, I want to let her know I stand in solidarity with her. If anybody knows her, please let her know that Dr. Umar Tunde sends his blessings, and I stand in solidarity with her and in her fight against the unfair treatment and sabotage she is receiving for holding Baltimore police accountable for their abuse of the rights of black people. So Sister Marilyn Mosby, I salute and I stand with you. But the travesty in Sister Marilyn Mosby's situation, the travesty in Sister Marilyn Mosby's situation is the fact that black leaders are not standing with her. Where is Al Sharpton with Sister Marilyn Mosby? Benjamin Crump needs to stand with her. The NAACP, the Urban League, the Divine Nine, the Black Church, the black community-based organizations, Baltimore's politicians, all of our leading blacks, because we don't have black leaders, we have leading blacks. We have an aristocracy. We have an aristocracy. Why isn't the Negro elite, the black bourgeoisie, the aristocracy, why are they not standing with our Sister Marilyn Mosby, the former Baltimore State's Attorney? Why is she out there by herself? Where is the black lawyers? Are the black lawyers, the nationalbar.org, are you standing with our sister? Nationalbar.org, are you standing with our sister? No disrespect, but a lot of black lawyers lack courage. I don't know why many of you became attorneys, I guess to get rich. I don't know why many of you became attorneys, I guess to get rich. I don't know why many of you became attorneys, I guess to get rich off drug dealer money, because we have so many legal fights we need to be fighting that we are not fighting them. You hear me, black lawyers? We have so many legal fights that need to be fought that I don't see black attorneys fighting. We have so many legal fights that need to be fought systemically, not individually, systemically, and I don't see black lawyers fighting those fights that need to be fought. I want to thank the brothers and sisters who came out this past weekend for FDMG Paint Day. I want to thank the brothers and sisters who came out this past weekend for FDMG Paint Day. I want to thank the brothers and sisters who came out this past weekend to Wilmington, Delaware to help us paint the inside of the Marcus Garvey Re-Africanization Academy. I want to say thank you to all you who came out this past weekend and helped us out. We had a beautiful time Saturday and Sunday getting the school ready for our young men. We had a beautiful time Saturday and Sunday getting the school ready for our young men. Thank you, Sister Brittany, Sister Deanna, Brother Jonathan, Sister Jennifer, Brother Carl, Sister TT, Queen Mother Francis, Queen Mother Marvita, Queen Mother Denise, Brother Ricardo, Brother Marcus, Sister Sharon, Brother Raphael, Sister Carla, Sister Marvina, Queen Mother Gloria. Thanks to Osazi, Ty, and Sanchez on the security. Thank you. We will be having another paint day. We will be having another paint day, but in the meantime, you need to hit the Cash App. $FDMG School. We're getting close to the finish line. In the meantime, you need to hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your Cash App. FDMG School. Let me say this. On the November 2024 presidential election, allow me to say this. If you have a question about your child, text your name and city to 215-989-9858. Text your name and city to 215-989-9858. If you have a question about your son or daughter, let me say this. Atlanta, Georgia, and Fulton County Africans, I need you to listen up real quick. Atlanta, Georgia, and Fulton County Africans, I need you to listen up real quick. Atlanta, Georgia, and Fulton County Africans, there is an attorney, Brother Robert Patillo. I've been on his radio show many times over the past couple of years. Robert Patillo, Patillo. He's running to be a judge in Fulton County, Superior Court of Fulton County, Georgia. Attorney Robert Patillo. We do not endorse politicians, but he is running to be a judge. We do not endorse politicians, but he is running to be a judge. And I think you need to give strong consideration to voting for our brother on May the 21st. Atlanta, Georgia, are you listening? Fulton County, Georgia, are you listening? Atlanta, Georgia, are you listening? Fulton County, Georgia, are you listening? Attorney Robert Patillo, a black conscious brother, is running for Superior Court of Georgia, Fulton County Superior Court. Election day is May the 21st. Election day is May the 21st. Election day is Tuesday. Election day is Tuesday. How many of my Atlanta Africans and Fulton County, Georgia Africans, how many of you are going to show up and vote for this black conscious brother? He is not a bunny hopper. He is not a bunny hopper. He is not a bunny hopper. Tuesday, May 21st, we need black Atlanta and the entire Fulton County black community to go to the voting booth on Tuesday, May 21st, and vote for Attorney Robert Patillo to be Superior Court Judge of Fulton County. We can't talk about it, we gotta be about it. We can't talk about it, we gotta be about it. We can't talk about it, we gotta be about it. Also, I haven't heard back from the mayor's office in Miami about Juneteenth. I haven't heard back from the mayor's office in Miami about Juneteenth. They invited me to keynote the Juneteenth program on Saturday, June the 14th, but I have not heard back from them. So I have opened my calendar. I have opened my Juneteenth availability. I have opened my Juneteenth availability for the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, and the 19th. I am available. For those of you who were inquiring about my Juneteenth availability, for those of you who were inquiring about my Juneteenth availability, for those of you who were inquiring about my Juneteenth availability, I have freed up the unconfirmed dates. I have freed up the unconfirmed dates, and I am now available Thursday, June 13th, Friday, June 14th, Saturday, June 15th, So if you would like to make an invitation for Juneteenth, you can do so by text message 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. Now let me say this. Oh, as far as the Good Times Netflix reboot that we didn't need, as far as the Good Times Netflix reboot that we didn't need, as far as the Good Times Netflix reboot that we didn't need, I want to say this. As far as the Good Times Netflix reboot that we did not need, the cartoon, the carcoon, the Netflix carcoon reboot of Good Times, that was an absolute disgrace. That was an absolute disgrace. We did not need the Netflix Good Times cartoon. Steph Curry. I respect Steph Curry. Black wife, black children. I respect Steph Curry. But Steph Curry needs to explain to the African community. Steph Curry, Chef Curry, are you listening, sir? I need you to explain to the African community why you executive produced or financed that garbage. Steph Curry, why did you executive produce or finance that garbage? It was the most disrespectful, racially insensitive, derogatory cartoon made about black folks this century. I cannot believe Steph Curry got involved. I cannot believe Netflix put it on. We may have to boycott Netflix if they keep it up. We may have to boycott Netflix if they keep it up. We may have to boycott Netflix if they keep it up. And then I've learned that these writers were white folks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I thought the writers were Negropeans. I thought the script writers were Negropeans. You're telling me a group of Caucasians. You're telling me a group of Caucasians wrote that disrespectful, racially abusive Good Times cartoon reboot for Netflix, and nobody said nothing at all? And nobody said nothing at all? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Brothers and sisters, we have lost our integrity as a people. We have lost our honor as a people. We have lost our character as a people. For Netflix to not hear from none of these leading blacks or leading black organizations, for the white screenwriters not to hear from any leading blacks or these leading black organizations, for Steph Curry not to hear from any leading blacks or leading black organizations, that is absolutely unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. In case you haven't been paying attention, Black America's self-respect is on trial. In case you haven't been paying attention, Black America's self-respect is on trial. In case you haven't been paying attention, Black America's self-respect is on trial. Do you know what's happening right now? They are testing us to see how far they can go without any pushback. I'm going to say it again for the Negroes in the back. I'm going to say it again for the Negroes in the front. I'm going to say it for the Negroes on the side. I'm going to say it for the Negroes on the balcony. We are in the middle of a great social experiment with Black America. I'm going to hit the migrant crisis in a minute. I'm going to come to Chicago in a minute because I want to know why I haven't heard anything about Chicago getting ready for the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. So I need my Chicago Africans to talk black to me. I need my Chicago Africans to talk black to me. But before I deal with Eric Adams and Brandon Johnson, before I deal with Eric Adams and Brandon Johnson, before I deal with Eric Adams and Brandon Johnson, I want our community to understand something. We are in a great social experiment. The power structure of these United States, the power structure of these United States is trying to see how much will black people accept before they push back. And as the great and honorable Frederick Douglass, with whom I share blood, with the great and honorable Frederick Douglass, with whom I share blood. The great and honorable Frederick Douglass said what? A man who will not fight for himself isn't worth being fought for by others. Because if he doesn't value freedom for himself, he will not value freedom for another person. Such a man, the world will say, shall lay down until he has sense enough to get up on his feet. It is useless to put a man on his feet if the next minute his head is to be brought against a curbstone. Frederick Douglass said, the slave that is whipped the easiest is the slave that will be whipped the most. Baba Umar Sharif, peace and love to you, elder. Baba Umar Sharif, peace and love to you, elder. I believe that's Baba Umar from Jacksonville, Florida. I believe that's my elder, Baba Umar from Jacksonville, Florida, who stood with me in Bunell, Florida on May the 1st. Where were the rest of you? Where were the rest of you Negropeans on May 1st when we was outside the Bunell courthouse in Bunell, Florida, standing up for our 18-year-old brother, Brendan Depper, who they want to send to jail for 30 years? We only had 12 Africans at that protest. That's an insult. We only had 12 Africans at that protest. That is unacceptable. We only had 12 Africans outside that courthouse standing with us in support of that 18-year-old brother, Brendan Depper. I better see all y'all outside that courthouse on August the 6th. Don't call yourself an activist. Don't call yourself conscious. Don't call yourself a Pan-Africanist. Don't call yourself a Dr. Umar supporter when I call on you and you don't stand with me in times of need. We going on August the 6th to stand for our young brother. Who going to be there with us? Who's going to be there with us on August the 6th outside the Bunell, Florida courthouse, brothers and sisters? I remember when I met with the late daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., rest in peace, Yolanda King. I remember when I met Yolanda King as a junior in high school at Shippensburg University out here in Pennsylvania. I remember when I met with Yolanda King, the late daughter of the good doctor, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. I met her at Shippensburg University on a Scotland School for Veterans Children trip to Shippensburg to hear her speak. And she signed her autograph, and on the autograph she gave to the future Prince of Pan-Africanism, Queen Mother Yolanda King, the eldest daughter of Dr. King, she wrote on my program when she signed her name, she said, stand for something or fall for anything. Rest in peace, Yolanda King. She said, stand for something or fall for anything. The question for Black America, are we going to stand July the 1st, Netherlands, Rotterdam, Emancipation Day? Where the invitation at, family? I'll come back to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. You know how I go down. Emancipation Day. Where my Rotterdam Africans at? Where my Amsterdam Africans at? Where my Dutch Kingdom? Where my Surinamese Africans at? Where my Aruba Africans? Where my Bonaire Africans at? Where my Curacao Africans at? If you want me in the Netherlands on July the 1st, where is the invitation? If you need me in the Netherlands for Emancipation Day on July the 1st, where is the invitation, brothers and sisters? You know I will pull up for my brothers and sisters in Rotterdam. You know I will pull up for my brothers and sisters in Amsterdam, brothers and sisters. You know I will pull up for justice until every African is free. Until every African is free, no African is free. Until every African is free, no African is free. So, brothers and sisters, we are in the midst of a great social experiment. They are testing black people's character. They are testing black people's courage. They are testing black people's integrity. They are testing black people's resolve. They want to see. Hold on. I sent the first Negro to the block party this morning. Hallelujah. I sent the first Negro to the block party this morning. Hallelujah. I sent the first Negro to the block party this morning. Hallelujah, my brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. I want you to get me some seafood salad, my ninja. I want you to get me, what else? I want some ribs. I want you to go by Max Cheesesteaks at Germantown and Erie in North Philly. Get me a cheesesteak, extra mayo. Make sure you get some mushrooms, some sweet peppers. What else? I want some mushrooms, some sweet peppers, a little bit of ketchup. Okay. I also need me a ginger ale, Schweppes and Seagrams, no Canada Dry, Schweppes and Seagrams. I want you to get me a little bag of Swedish fish. Get me a bag of cherries. I love cherries. I love cherries. What else I need today? What else I need? Get me a veggie lasagna, a nice veggie lasagna, my ninja, because you won't be coming on my live streams ever again the rest of your life. That's the price you pay. That's the price you pay for trying to come at the King Kong. If I ban you, I'm never unbanning you. So if that one comment is worth you being banished from the Black Power platform for the rest of your life, so be it. Let me say this to the Snow Bunny Brigade. I've been getting a lot of Instagram inboxes from the Snow Bunny Brigade accusing me of being a bigot. I want to tell all the Snow Bunny women across the galaxy, whether you are a Canadian snow bunny or a European snow bunny or an Australian snow bunny, whether you a Georgia bunny or a Pennsylvania bunny, whether you a South American bunny, whether you are a bunny in Asia, wherever you may be in your Nordic reality, wherever you may be in your Caucasian community, wherever you may exist, my snow bunny women, I do not hate you. I will not disrespect you. That's why I call you Snow Bunny, because that's a cute little nice name. I'm not here to hurt or harm you. I have nothing against you, my pale pussycats. I have nothing against you. But you cannot keep on robbing the black community of wealth by preying on low self-esteem black men. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying to my Snow Bunny Brigade. Don't attack me. British bunnies and French bunnies, California bunnies and Michigan bunnies. Don't attack me. Caribbean bunnies and Asian bunnies. Don't attack me. All I'm saying, you cannot keep on robbing the wealth of the black community by preying on low self-esteem black men. That's all. My pale pussycats, I mean you no harm. I don't want no harm for you or your daughter. You have a right to live, to eat, to be happy. I wish you no harm. If you ever see me, my pale pussycats, I will never hurt you. I will never hurt you. I may even hold the door open for you, but you are not going to keep robbing the black community of wealth by preying on our low self-esteem black male celebrities and low self-esteem black male elites and low self-esteem black male business owners and low self-esteem black male politicians. We cannot let you keep on doing this. So to the Snow Bunny Brigade, I've never hurt nobody. I've never called for the harm of anybody. I've never denied you an opportunity. You benefit from my misery. I don't benefit from yours. You benefit from my marginalization. I don't benefit from yours. You benefit from the historic and contemporary oppression of African people. We don't benefit from yours. So to my pale pussycats, I wish you a good spring. But can you please, young ladies, Snow Bunny Brigade, just leave. Just leave black men alone. Leave our men for our women. Is that too much to ask? I saw Urkel just got snow bunnied. How the hell did Steve Urkel? Where did you come from? Steve Urkel just got snow bunnied. When is this going to stop? But I digress. Let's get into the migrants. Let's get into the migrant crisis one time. Chicago, all eyes are on you. Chicago, all eyes are on you. I'm going to make a prediction, Chicago. I love my Chicago Africans. I might be in Chicago June 21st. I love my Chicago Africans. I might be in Chicago June 21st. I love my Chicago Africans. I might be in Chicago June 21st. But Chicago, if you let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, I called him Urkel, and I'm going to keep on calling him Urkel because he just bunny hopped. I don't care what his name is. He Urkel to me. He just bunny hop ninja. Don't come on here defending no bunny hopper. Or do you want to get banished into black power oblivion? Jason Williams, don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. I will banish you into black power oblivion. You'll never get on another Ifa Tunde Live the rest of your life. And you'll go in the Book of Negroes of FDMG. You will go into the Book of Negroes at FDMG, never admitted to a program on the campus forever. Now, come on here defending no snow bunny hopper. Now, Chicago Africans, Illinois Africans, Black America in general, because this is not just about Chicago, although it's in Chicago. Black America in general, because this is not just about Chicago, although it's in Chicago. Black America in general, it's not just about Chicago, but it's in Chicago. Are we going to let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris pull up in Chicago? Are we going to let the Democratic Party pull up in Chicago? Are we going to let the DNC renominate Joe Biden in Chicago, and we not going to occupy that convention? We not going to disrupt. We not going to protest. We not going to sit in. We need to have a sit-in. We need to bum rush every session. We need to bum rush every dinner. We need to bum rush every caucus. We need to go back to the Freedom Riders. We need to go back to the sit-ins. Oh, yes. We need to have a serious sit-in on the DNC in Chicago this summer. We need to disrupt everything they do in Chicago during Black August for the Democratic National Convention. That's what we need to do, brothers and sisters. That's what we need to do, brothers and sisters. Chicago, are we working on a protest package for the DNC? If Chicago lets them come to Chicago and they don't feel black power while they're there, Chicago, if you let the Democratic Party come into your city and they don't feel the power of black people in Black August, in Black Chicago, we're done. We are done. New York City, my Brooklyn Africans, my Bronx Africans, my Staten Island Africans, my Queens Africans, my Harlem and Manhattan Africans. We need a serious march on the state capitol. We need to occupy Albany. We need to occupy Albany. New York, I'm serious. We need to occupy Albany. Sit in the mayor's office. Everybody in state capitol. We need to occupy it. If you don't make them uncomfortable, they will continue to make you uncomfortable. I'm going to say it again. If you don't make the power structure uncomfortable, they will continue to make you uncomfortable. What looks like artificial intelligence? I'm not understanding. Is that a joke? Do I need to banish someone else to Black Power oblivion? Make sure you sign up for the Dr. Umar mailing list. Click on my bio on social media. Click on Linktree and sign up for the email blast. So if you want to stay informed on what I'm doing, because not everybody is on social media. If you want to stay informed on what I'm doing, sign up for the email blast. Click on my link and sign up. Click on the link tree. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Click on my bio. Click on my link tree and sign up for the email blast. Where my Swedish Africans are? Mahmoud Machiavelli. When am I coming to Sweden? Mahmoud Machiavelli. When am I coming to Sweden? When am I coming to? Where my Swedish Africans at? My Irish Africans have been inviting me to Ireland. Drake versus Kendrick. Okay. Which one of them are building a meaningful institution for the Black community? Answer my question. You ask me, what do I think about Drake versus Kendrick? Or Rick Ross versus Drake? Or Kanye versus everybody? My question is real simple. Which one of them is building a meaningful institution, a relevant institution for the Black community anywhere on this planet? Help me out. You asked me about Drake and Kendrick. I'm asking you. Which one of them is building a relevant institution for the Black community? In case you don't understand what I'm saying do not waste my time asking me to think about people who ain't thinking about us. Let me say it again. Don't ask me to waste my time thinking about people who are not thinking about us. Don't waste my time thinking about people who are not thinking about us.